Good evening, everyone. I am back. Happy Friday. Despite the fact na bumabaha yung ibang lugar. Sana safe pa din sila. Tumigil na tong ulan. Fasting. Ito na tayo. Fasting. Incorporating a regular one-day fast and an occasional longer fast into your dietary regime is an effective way to help lose weight. A long fast is the most efficacious way to combat excess weight that is hormonal in origin, but this should only be done under medical supervision. Do not fast if you are pregnant or suffer from any of the following: diabetes, heart disease, epilepsy, anemia, very low blood pressure, kidney failure, osteoporosis, gout, or stomach ulcers. Children should not fast unless they have been brought up in the tradition. One day fast. One day fast. A pause in your food intake once a week is an excellent aid in a weight loss plan, as well as having the obvious advantage of reducing the overall amount you eat each week. It refreshes your palate and help you appreciate your food more, rather than taking it for granted. It is also of general benefit to your body and mind. Choose a specific day each week to fast, taking into account the rhythm of your life. Monday may be a good day to compensate for any excesses over the weekend, or a day when work is not too demanding, or a Saturday or Sunday, if these are days when you have more time. Pick a day when you can relax and pamper yourself a little. Make it a rewarding day, not a punishment. Although you are giving your body a rest from food, don't restrict your fluid intake. Make sure you drink plenty of water, at least 1 and 1/2 liters, which can be either plain or flavored. Not everyone can go 24 hours without any food at all. If you have a very active or stressful life, or if you find that your moods become difficult to control, or you feel lightheaded or weak, then opt for a semi fast rather than giving up the idea. Allow yourself one of the following and see which suits your best: a portion of fresh fruit first thing in the morning, and 2 or 3 more portions during the day as you feel you need it. Avoid citrus fruits and too much other acidic fruit such as kiwi, passion fruit, or pineapple. Melon, grapes, cherries, apples, pears, plums, peaches, and apricots are all good choices. Avoid bananas as they have a high glycemic index. Freshly juiced vegetables, try carrot, celery, mint, beetroot, or cucumber, either on their own or in combination. Homemade vegetable soup, a bowl at lunchtime, in another early evening. Don't prepare yourself by eating double the day before. Vegetable soup. Bring 1 and 1/2 liters of water to the boil in a large saucepan. Add a selection of chopped vegetables, cabbage, broccoli, and other brassicas, carrots, peas, onions, leeks, and courgettes are all good, but don't include potatoes. Add those that take longest to cook first. and simmer gently until all the vegetables are soft. Blend the mixture to make a thick but easily digested soup. 3-day fast. 3-day fast, perhaps twice a year. A 3-day fast can give your body a real boost. It can put your back on the straight and narrow if you have lapsed over a celebratory period, such as Christmas or a family wedding, and it provides your body with an extended chance to adjust to eating less. A 3-day fast follows much the same pattern as a 1-day fast, but because of its longer duration, you will need to plan it a little more carefully. Choose a period when you can devote at least days 2 and 3 to relaxation. You can work on day 1 if you need to, although it is preferably not to. Plan a light meal for the evening before your fast and for the day after. Buy the ingredients for this for vegetable soup on your last evening and for alternatives to plain water. Make arrangements so that you do not need to go shopping or cook for others during your fast. Ensure you have to hand everything you need to encourage relaxation and pass the time quietly but without getting bored. Your favorite soft music, a good book, massage oils, aromatic candles. Unless you live on your own, enlist flatmates, partner, or family to help make this a relaxing time for you. The evening before, make a fasting tea and lime in honey water, both of which will provide some sustenance as well as welcome alternative to plain water. Vital fluids. Throughout a fast, you should ensure that you have sufficient fluids, at least 1.5 liters a day. Ring the changes from plain water with a calming herbal tea, such as chamomile, fasting tea, and lime in honey water. Prepare this last two beforehand so that they are readily to hand. Fasting tea. In a saucepan, put 1.5 liters of water, 6 cloves, 2 cinnamon sticks, and 1 tablespoon of aniseed. If you like, you may also add 2 tablespoons of dried cranberries. Boil together for 5 minutes and leave to infuse before straining. Lime in honey water. Warm 2 tablespoons of honey so that it flows easily and stir it into 2 liters of water. Add the freshly squeezed juice of half a lime, not more or the water will be over acidic. The evening before, begin to wind down your food intake with a light meal, vegetable soup and some salad, or steamed vegetables with rice or pasta. Day 1, water and fasting tea. You may work on this day. Day 2, water and fasting tea, no work. Sleep as much as you can and pass the day in the relaxed way you have planned. A massage and a couple of steam baths or hot soaks are essential as you will feel tired. Day 3, as day 2 but break your fast in the evening with some vegetable soup. Day 4, reintroduce Reintroduce yourself gently to food again. Don't shock your body. Have some fruit and perhaps porridge for breakfast. In a light lunch and dinner similar to your meal and evening before you fast. Eat slowly and enjoy the enhanced flavor that food seems to have. After your period of abstinence, your sense of taste and smell will be sharper and more finely tuned. As you become used to fasting, you can increase the fasting time in stages and under the supervision of a qualified naturopath up to a maximum of 7 days. No liquid only. Fast should extend beyond this without close medical supervision and on approved premises. Longer fast. Correctly monitored, a long fast can have amazing result in overcoming weight gain that is hormonal in origin. In depriving your body of food, it naturally turns to its own reserves. Example, the stores of fat it has accumulated for just this sort. If the root cause of your overweight is hormonal, much of the excess fat will be white fat or cellulite. The body does not look upon these cellulite deposits as its primary source of energy, so they will not diminish while there is still plenty of yellow fat to rely on. A long fast of 3 weeks or so forces the body to draw on these cellulite reserves for sustenance. Mm. How a long fast works. Deprived of food, the body reacts in a series of stages. For the first 3 days or so, there are the expected hunger pangs, fatigue, and dreams of food. Then miraculously, this sensation disappeared, to be followed by a week of buoyant well being. It has been observed that conditions such as eczema and swollen joints improve noticeably during this period. Then, between the seventh and ninth day of fasting, the healing crisis occur. Everything gets much worse, and patients are confined to bed to receive lots of fluids and light massage, and passively enemas or colonic irrigation. A glucose drip may be necessary. A couple of days later, the patient emerged from the crisis calm, clear eye, and feeling in excellent health. The fast continues for a further week, which they experience in a happy and creative frame of mind. There is elation at the weight lost and great motivation to continue with the dietary regime, strengthened by the sense of having successfully endured a difficult journey. After fasting, the return to food is managed slowly, beginning with soft, bland foods that are easy to digest. A welcome side effect is the sharply accentuated sense of taste. The care of a qualified physician experienced in fasting therapy is paramount throughout this process. To assess mental attitude and to monitor and understand the bodily changes that occur, blood tests during the healing crisis show bizarre readings. Liver enzymes rise and kidney function alters. There are fasting specialists in Germany, Russia, India, and the United States. And I am planning my own specialized fasting therapy at our proposed sanatorium in London. Exercise. Weight control is a matter of balance. If you consume more than your body requires, it will convert the excess into fat deposits. Athletes in training, polar explorers, and anyone doing a lot of physical work will consume a lot of high energy food and yet not put on weight because their bodies are using up all they eat and more. Similarly, if the height of daily activity is picking up in the telephone or loading the dishwasher, then even a starvation diet will mean more energy is being taken in that expended. Being overweight can make it more difficult to exercise sufficiently to reduce those fat stores, and so you find yourself in a vicious circle that must be broken. Getting started. If you are very overweight or have not done any exercise for a very long time, have yourself assessed at a Will Woman clinic by your GP or qualified fitness trainer with experience of developing programs for people who are out of condition. Launching into an inappropriate self-imposed regime could do more harm than good and could put your heart and lungs as well as muscles and joints under dangerous strain. The early days may be very modest, a walk around the local park each morning, or perhaps just a short session of exercises while sitting down. But regularity is important, and so is building up the amount you do. Work to a structure plan so that your level of exercise is increasing safely but steadily in line with your stamina and muscular tone. Which exercise? Exercise may conjure up for you an image of the little ladies in leg warmers or sweaty joggers on the streets of dawn or other scenarios you would bring from joining. Thankfully, there are plenty of alternatives. Choose something that suits you so that you are not forever finding excuses to avoid it. Here are just a few ideas. Yoga. I particularly favored yoga, which is especially suitable if you are overweight. You can do it in the privacy of your own home if you wish. It does not put unnecessary strain on your body, and from simple breathing and stretching techniques develop into a strenuous and demanding workout. Body fat, the good and the bad. Our bodies cannot do without fat. It provides us with the greatest part of our energy, but also, among other things, cautions our vital organs against shock, protect the breast glands that produce milk, and helps our eyes move easily. Rather, as a camel is able to store fat in its hump, we have evolved to store energy in the form of fat. We derive our energy from what we eat, and when we eat more than our body needs for the moment, it stores rather than wasted this potential energy. When our ancestors were never sure where the next meal might be coming from, this was a life saving trick that we have never lost and is still needed today. Should we need an unexpected burst of energy to run from danger or play a spontaneous game of catch with the children, for instance? It means we don't have to sit down and eat something first. However, one can have too much of a good thing if we habitually consume more than we burn out. Our deposits of fat will get greater and greater. Everyday energy. Remember that as far as your body is concerned, anything that calls on its energy reserves will help reduce fat deposits, not just something labeled exercise. So look also at your ordinary daily activity. Take the stairs instead of the lift at work, walk a friend's dog or baby, attack household chores like vacuuming, cleaning the windows, or mowing the lawn with extra vigor, and singing as you do, it consumes even more energy. Swimming. Being buoyed up in the water relieves pressure on your joints and gives you a great sense of freedom from your own weight. Find out about sessions especially for your age or weight group so you are not put off by hordes of children or serious swimmers in training. As well as swimming, many pools are used for aquarobics and similar water based exercises. Dancing. More and more, dance is being recognized as beneficial exercise as well as being enjoyable, in not just the overly energetic forms. Ballroom dancing, for example, is a wonderful muscle tuner and improves stamina and breathing. Walking. Everyone should try to do more walking. Tai Chi. This gentle yet invigorating exercise is actually a form of martial art, but like yoga, its graduated development and emphasis on coordinated and strained movements make it a good choice even for the obese. There are many classes to run, especially for the overweight. You'll probably find you are far from the largest person there. And as well as providing suitable pitch exercise, they often act as an informal support group. Sharing experiences and encouragement is good for morale and will help you through difficult patches. If this is not an option or you are too embarrassed by your size, videos and DVDs abound on almost every subject. Set aside time each day to follow a regime in front of the TV, just like an educational course. Massage. In the lifestyle program, I explained the value of massage. If you are trying to lose weight, it can help by relieving stress, reducing the chances of stress induced cravings or overeating, improving mood, helping you feel positive and reinforcing your determination to lose weight, improving blood flow to the hypothalamus, which regulates the appetite center and hormonal balance. Incorporate a weekly neck massage into your weight loss plan. It is possible to do this yourself, but easier and more effective to enlist the help of a partner or friend. Other aids. Kukruti is helpful in reducing fluid retention. Chawan Prash is a traditional mixture of plant extract that is rich in minerals, vitamins, and other nutrients, and can be a useful form of supplement while you are on a restricted diet. A good multivitamins minerals formulation will help boost your energy levels. Reaching a plateau. So sexy. Typically, weight loss follows a stop-start pattern. An encouraging initial loss, a slower loss of about 1 kilo or less a week, a plateau when, whatever you do, your weight refuses to drop any further. Keep with your initial plan for at least 12 weeks. When after that you get stuck at the same spot for 2 weeks, keep to the same dietary regime but increase your level of exercise. You are now able to sustain a greater level of activity, and increasing your body's metabolic rate by more intense exercise will mean it draws on its fat reserves at a greater rate. When you reach a second plateau, you should have reached the maximum potential for this plan. You should now continue with a sensible lifelong eating, exercise, and massage pattern as outlined in the lifestyle program. That's all. Thank you, Lord. Thank you sa blessings I was able to read this evening. And thank you sa manonood nito, ang video na to. Sana may matutunan kayo at ma-apply nyo din yung mga pinabasa ko. God bless! Bye-bye!